Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to this stream of Europa Universalis 4. This is the Britannia DLC, and I decided to play this instead of Stellaris today because it's still preview, and it's been doing pretty well, and I've been really enjoying it. Just watching Scotland taking over the world, slowly but surely, is pretty awesome. Schedule says Stellaris, but it is Sunday, yes. Usually it would be Stellaris today, but because this is still in preview, I decided to go with EU4 instead. Plus my pre-recorded stuff for Stellaris still like 2 weeks ahead, so I have a bit of leeway. So sorry S-Black1, but it's going to be EU4. Anyway, in the last stream, yesterday, plural, we took over the whole of the UK, more or less. There's a couple of Irish miners still alive. But we defeated England. England's completely gone. We fought in a couple of wars on behalf of Denmark, who's not doing particularly well, and Portugal, who's definitely not doing particularly well, and France, who's doing amazingly well. And that's about where we are. The biggest event of the last session is I was 15 loans down, something like that, losing 15 ducats a month in interest. I tried to resolve it by just building up my economy significantly. I tried to build up a lot of trade fleets. I spent quite a lot of investment doing all of that. Didn't really pay off. So we instead declared bankruptcy while in 2 wars. It was kind of a brave thing to do. But we survived. We have now paid off those loans, or defaulted on those loans, I should say. 30 loans. Was I really up to 30? Because the maximum was like 40 something. Yeah, I don't think I'd quite made it to 30. I think it was 20 something. It was like 22. Anyway, we've since defaulted on those loans. We are now completely debt-free, and we're earning rather a lot of money, thanks to the massive amount of economic investment I've done. We do have a high inflation, but that will be burnt down over time, and we shouldn't really need to take any loans from here on out. Our trade income is very high. Our production's still kind of low. Disappointingly, so we'll need to work on building some more workshops and things like that. We have a massive amount of corruption. That's our other problem, which is why we're losing so much money right now. Is because I'm spending quite a lot on rooting it out. We also have a colony going over here. It's one of 3 colonies in the world in 1564. Like, there's been almost no colonial work because Castile is a puppet of France. Portugal basically died. England's gone. And France would be the only other colonial. So I suspect that France and Scotland at this point are suddenly going to become extremely powerful. More powerful than they already were. Simply because they will be owning about half of America, if not more. Anyway, let's go ahead and unpause. I didn't actually mean to press unpause, but it's fine. We'll deal with it. And I can invest in a new idea. This would be the military idea, which I don't want to do because we want the next technology. We are 14% behind because we do need to embrace printing press, which hasn't even started to spread over to us. Oh, it started. And we, of course, have colonialism, which is rather nice. Okay, it will spread. Slowly but surely, but it will come to us. So, for naval force limit. We are actually under the force limit because we lost all of our carracks. I think we're going to take a bit of a risk, and we're going to wait until we hit Diplo 15. Which, admittedly, is going to be 20 years from now, probably. Yeah, I'm fine with that. If we absolutely have to build them, we will, but we have a lot of light ships with which we can dissuade people from entering our territory. The thing that we were doing most was fighting and destroying all of the rebels. We do still have a couple of rebel chances, but I think I'm going to go and drop army maintenance for a time. So we can bring you back home. Where were they going to rise? East March. East March, which is exactly where I'm going. So hopefully we can drop the rebel chance over there. Granada's making a comeback. No, that's Morocco. And it looks like Castile finally took Granada's territories back. Granada had spread out to about this much. And then Morocco attacked Granada, which I was really ticked off about because Castile's been really weak this entire game. This is one where we could have seen Granada forming... what was it they form? Al-Andalus. But it didn't happen thanks to Morocco being a dick and destroying their fellow Muslims. Although they did take out Portugal, which is quite impressive. Naval research is wrong. No, it's not. Trade League disbanded. Is Genoa still allied with France? Oof. We might be about to be pulled into yet another war. But at this point, I am going to be able to assist people. Sweden's under attack by Russia, who might well force Sweden to return some of the land to Denmark. I'm not sure. I think that Portugal's pretty much dead in the water, although they're allied to me and Castile. And Castile split off from France. So Castile's been a French puppet for quite a long time, hence Aragon is so big. Well, no, it's not hence that. France and Aragon have been allied for a very long time. France then managed to get a personal union with Castile after Aragon had taken all of this, so Castile never had a chance to take it back. So Aragon's looking pretty healthy. Oh, Aragon's a junior. Wow. France had Aragon and Castile for a while. Interesting. And get a second colonist. Yeah, I know. Actually, I do have the money for it now. I was holding off on that because I just didn't have the cash. And we are far enough ahead in Diplo. Was I saving it for anything? I don't think so. Do I want to spend the 12% corruption? Sure, why not? So I get cheaper stability, which would have been very useful in the post-bankruptcy proceedings. So yeah, let's get the second colonist going over here. Go ahead and send you out there. Now we have the peaceful coexistence with the natives. So we shouldn't need an army over here. Bourbon, Spain, but earlier. Yeah, exactly. Truces are now ending with people I don't really care about. Doesn't look like France is going to call me in. They don't really need to. I mean, Burgundy's kind of weak at this point. We're just going to go and help Sligo take their territories back. And then after that, I might well go and try and clear up the other miners and then start thinking about annexing Sligo myself. Are there no other forms of government available yet? No, just feudal. When's administrative? Soon, actually. Next tech. No. Yeah. Why is it not showing up? Am I not able to become a feudal monarchy? Or administrative monarchy? I should be able to, and I want to because money. Money is good. Oh. Ruler just died. Oh no, the heir to the throne died. This is putting me in goddamn stability again. It's always so expensive because of my religious unity and corruption issues. That's fine. We'll deal with it. Alright, finally, we dealt with the rebels over here. That's awesome. Let's send you home. Now, because we're earning so much money, I think I want to start investing it now into better income. So London and Lothain can get their marketplaces. Someone in YouTube yesterday was asking what one of the missions was. I'm just going to double check. It was the North Sea Trade. Have 2 marketplaces. Scotland is ideally located to dominate trade in the North Sea. We should cement our position through the construction of markets and trade ships. So we'll be getting that one soon, which is going to give me 15% more trade efficiency, which at this time is opportune. Nova Scotia own at least 5 fully colonized provinces in the colonial Canada region. And then the Darien scheme own, or I have subject 2 provinces in the Panama area. Okay. Maybe, at some point. I'm going to work on dominating the Caribbean first because it is a huge money producing area, place, thing. The other thing I should probably do is expand my military. Because I'm well under my force limit. Burden have announced Denmark as a new rival. Russia's definitely doing things to Sweden. Many unspeakable things. I'm so disappointed in Morocco taking Granada out. That would have been a lot of fun to see. Never mind. Because I wonder if El Andalus is more likely to colonize. Would have been interesting to see some Islamic colonies in the New World, especially seeing as many of the major European players are just not there. Coventry has been converted. Marvellous. Continue doing that, please. Church power is still quite low, though I have been beefing up my mercantilism. It's 17% already, which is kind of crazy. That should really mean that I don't need to invest that much in protecting trade in the home node. I should work on taking the Frisian territories off of them. Sadly, it's a century too early for Gustavus Adolphus to save Sweden. Well, Sweden's just had a really good run against Denmark and Norway because they've been allied with Lithuania, but I think Russia has finally called them on it. Which is kind of unfortunate for Denmark, because had Denmark waited 5 more years, then I would have been able to send them quite significant assistance. Now, well then, I definitely couldn't. It was like the very height of everything going wrong. Okay, so we've got the North Sea trade. We'll go ahead and start you, so we get the trade efficiency bonus. We're making a lot of money. And we may as well double down on that, frankly. That's an 8, that's an 8. So we're not going to make a huge amount from the buildings. But I do think it's still a good idea to keep them coming. Do we still have the ruler that reduces construction costs? No, we don't. Oh, man. Oh, that's the Prince Consort. In fact, even the heir isn't great. I just inherit you. You kind of suck. Prestige needs to be at least 0. Yeah, we have low prestige. Sweden's gone with Russia. Västerbotten, Österbotten, Alzor, Nyland, Tavastland, Viborg, Savalax. Good grief. So Russia's just taken over half of Sweden. I have a feeling we're going to have a very strong Russia. Yikes. Lithuania's huge. I've seen them a lot bigger than this. This is like their starting size. I don't think that Poland ever had the personal union with Lithuania, unless they start with it. But those two, I'm pretty sure, have been independent for a long time, because Lithuania's been allied with Sweden for a long time. Like, well over 100 years. Nobility's disloyal. It's fine. All rebellion risk is going down. Excellent. Let's just keep building the buildings then. Keep the money making more money. We could hire a military advisor. Corrupt admirals. Those who command our ships in battle or are sent to explore lands to be claimed by the Queen should be chosen from the bravest and wisest in our navy. This is not the case today. From the very first day on a ship, sailors see money illicitly changing hands and protocol being broken as a matter of course, and quickly learn that both the letter and spirit of the law carry little weight in Scotland when silver is put in the other pan of the scales. Those who do not learn quickly make enemies. To advance through the ranks of the Scottish Navy, you need to learn to play the system, and those who rise to the top are rarely those who wish to be there. Who we wished would have been there. That's disappointing, because I was just thinking of getting an explorer to continue exploring, because our navy tradition is down like 30 from what it once was. And I'm fairly sure that our range would have increased, especially now that we have some ports over here that can be used. So I'm just going to get 3 of your ships off. 1, 2, 3. Select you guys. Explorer. Go Explorify. And then you. Protect Trade. English Channel. And we could probably do with building some more ships. So then we can start pushing money out of Lubeck. Or more money out of Lubeck. And into the English Channel. Because I don't think that would be that difficult to do. The other thing we could, of course, do is build more shipyards. So we can get that force limit up. That's probably actually a better way to spend our money right now. It's just have more ships. Oh, sorry, Gaming at Nights. I missed that earlier. Perfect time to start streaming. Just woke up. Oh, wakey wakey. It would be an understatement to say our economy is performing poorly. In fact, some would say this is a disaster. While we struggle to make ends meet, our subjects of all people are doing more than well. Perhaps we're not taxing them enough. I'd say an extra tax will probably help them. It's for their own good, of course. Right, let's build some more shipyards. They're not cheap, but it's fine. Kildare are claiming stuff. Actually, while they're claiming things, we should probably think about going after them. Because I should have a permanent claim on basically all of these guys. Yeah, we do. So who are you allied with? Burgundy. Clanrocade. Ormond. Wait, and France? And France. Alright, so Connacht's going to be difficult to take out. You should be easy. Burgundy's not going to come to your aid. Confirm. I'm not going to raise my taxes. Forts. I'm going to raise my taxes. I'm not going to raise my forts. And we'll send the army over. Go to Ulster. Make sure we can cross. Alright, seriously, why is that? Gotcha. Little shite. Right, I'm just going to go and wash my hands because I've got dead fly all over them. Back in a minute. Yeah, that was pleasant. That thing has been bothering me for days. Finally got him. Alright, so... Whoa. No, don't... Oh, shit. Am I... Yeah, okay, we're still working. The music just disappeared. No, it's still there. But we might be about to get stack wiped here. One of our armies is not going to do well. Burgundy will cede Dijonais to France. Burgundy renounce all claims on Artois, Namur and Picardy. Burgundy and its subjects give up all claims. Forced to give money. You didn't take everything. Interesting. Wait, you're still winning. Of course you're still winning. This is Scotland. Right, now you're running. Stay here. In fact, you may as well go and take their fort in that case. And that's a good point. I do not have a land general. So let's give you the decent admiral. Then I'm just going to fire the other admiral so we can have at least one general. Who is moderate. I'll give you to them. There we go. Right, bring you home. Portugal wants a royal marriage. Very well. Hungary is blockading me. Embargoing me. Whatever the word is in me. Speaking of which, who are my rivals right now? Poland and Lithuania. Both of whom I should really be embargoing. I still have a truce with Poland. Oh right, Poland was fighting on Sweden's behalf. Let's go and kill them. That was a -2. Why is my morale so low? Prestige. Oh, and they have a bonus morale guy. Considering how well we did in the fight where we were crossing over with 0 morale, how did that go so badly? The Ottomans being stomped. Yeah, the Ottomans have had a really bad game. They've just been stomped by everyone. I even saw, like... Oh, who was it? Theodoro beating the Ottomans. Them. Those guys. Are you really... Oh, you're trying to take the fort. Oh, you suck. Oh, don't force me to turn London on. Damn you. National Bank pays dividends. That's very nice. Let's have those dividends become more ships. Lovely. Crushed. The risks of trade. Trade over large distances can be risky if profitable. The weather, brigands, pirates remain a threat on land as well as on water. Normally, the Burkers can cope with a certain amount of mishaps and have their own ways to protect themselves and ensure their cargo. Lately, however, things have been going badly for a large number of merchant families, and some are at risk of bankruptcy. It may be prudent to offer some financial compensation to get them back on their feet. Basically one loan for mercantilism, I will. Even though mercantilism isn't such a big problem for me this time around. How are we doing so badly right now? From being one of the strongest armies in Europe to sucking against the Irish. There we go. We're not behind them, are we? Oh, we might be. 14. 12. Yeah, okay, that's why. Another conversion. Excellent. How much do we still have to go? 1 page. But these are getting harder and harder. It's like more than 2 years per conversion. Might well need to take religious ideas just because we are Anglican. Nobody else in the world is. Is Sligo Anglican? They are not. Now, what would it cost to force them to become Anglican? Change Liberty Desire 50%. So it would still be technically over 50%. Because it would tick down like almost immediately. Do it. And let's start seeing them convert stuff for me. Glory for the Stuarts. Gain 10 prestige. Sure. That'll get me positive at least. Alright, so we've taken their capital. We're going to wait until that siege is done, which it will be very, very soon. There will be blood. Karakanulu is planning to attack Georgia in a war of aggression. Can you find somewhere what the new missions are for certain missions? Oh, what the new countries are for the new missions. I know Scotland, England, Britain, Ireland all have them. I think the Netherlands does, and some other countries, like someone's talking like Portugal has them. I don't know exactly where there's a list though. Maybe on the wiki? This probably would be the best place to look. Sorry, I don't know for sure who has them. I'm not even sure that's been published. Alright, Montgomery's done. Kildare is off. Let's go and give you over to Sligo. So that you get the AE from this. Wait, why? Oh. They haven't got adjacency. In that case, give it to me. Let's try that again. I'll take it then. Fine. If I have to. Cool. Taking land. Oh, not again. Now what? Overextension at least 10%. Really? That's worth 19%? How big is it? Ooh, 19 development. Hello. Kildare apparently is worth a lot of money. Well, core it then, dear Liza. Is that going to be a problem? It's going to tick up for a while. It will take me a while to core that place. Alright, so Connacht is allied with France. Ormond is allied with Clanricarde. Ah! That's how we can pull them into the fight. Just don't co-belligerize them. That would be really bad. Right, let's go and grab our army back again. We're going to turn you off, and we'll probably turn you on, just so we don't have a repeat of them just marching straight past me again. We are also going to grab another mercantilism, and just watch that go up and up and up and up. It's glorious. You guys are not exploring. You're still not exploring. Ah, but it is an option. Circumnavigate. Not convinced that you can actually do that yet. In which case, getting that explorer was a complete waste. You can start protecting trade in the North Sea in that case. North Sea. And let's... I was going to say let's buy some more ships, but actually 2 techs and then we can get new ones. In fact, I just realised half of those are old. Are we using barks or caravels? Caravels. I think we may have just got unlucky with these 3 being barks. Well, you can go and patrol that, it's fine. Wait, did I say North Sea or did I say... I did say North Sea, I didn't mean that, I meant Lubeck. Loads more money over there. Alright. Now, how are the colonies doing in the meantime? Oh, you're almost done. You're not. And we just got tobacco for the first time. Yay! Norway's looking purplish. I think they're reformed. Yeah, they're reformed. The Reformation has been exceptional, though. When the League War starts, look how many Protestants there are compared to the Catholics. I might even join them. Oh, they have the Ottomans on their side? Which side's France taking, though? France has not picked a side. I'm gonna throw in. Cannot leave or join a league while there is a league war raging. It's not raging though. Is it? Are they actually fighting? Yeah, they are. I was too late. Oh, of course there is. Look at all the death. Okay, Clanricade. Let's go and declare war on you. You will bring in Clanricade. Good. Declare war. Actually, you head on over there. You jump in over there. Doomsday and Tutamac. There we go, caught ya. Nina, nina, nina. Gotcha. Right, so this is the easy way of taking those 2. Let's recall you. Hey, Mystery Potato. I should name one of my heirs Macbeth. And then have to do the dance every time. Potato. Oh, crikey, what's it called? Who's that will make amends? No, I can't remember offhand. I didn't see that too long ago. I really should have a better memory than this. It's from Macbeth, though. I mean, Blackadder. That play! As it should be referred to. Can humiliate Poland. That means that our truce has run out. Which means I can embargo them. And thereby build up some more power projection. Lovely jobbly. Tea check. Yes, there is always tea. You don't need to ask if there is tea. There is tea. Genoa is going to transfer trade to France. Why Genoa? Why? I mean, that's good for France, but why would you do that? You're a merchant republic. I can get another ability. Blimey, I'm getting all of them. I could totally have a golden age right now. I just don't really see the need to.